does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. They try to throw the whole bag at me. Oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
Look at you. Face down on the floor. I told you, you don't have it. Power.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the New York Knicks. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. A couple injuries for them. Their rotation perhaps shortened and more minutes now to go around.
Two quality players out of action. That'll be a factor. The remaining players, though, need to respond.
So the New York starting five. Anunoby out there with Achua. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hartenstein in at the five. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the three with Williamson playing the four. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And it's Valanciunas in at center. After all the hype in the offseason, Brent, it's nice to finally get a feel for what these teams are all about.
Well, Kevin, you know the hype train around the NBA never stops rolling. So this league has grown in popularity globally. It seems like another jump over the past 3 or 4 years. People get built up and torn down at such a large scale. That's such a challenge for today's players to stay focused on the task at hand.
Now here's McCollum. And in the game with Memphis, he did not play well. Shot clock at 6. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by New York, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And they don't want a repeat of what happened last year here. They know this is an opponent they can handle, and they don't want to give away anything like they did last year.
Now, here's Anunoby. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Achua finds DiVincenzo. Off target from three-point range. And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Jones, the pass to Ingram, and it's good, 2 points.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
And here are the Knicks now. Brunson, the bounce pass. Rejected by Ingram. McCollum against Brunson. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Here's McCollum. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And the basket by McCollum.
And the ball handling right there, McCollum, he's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jones against DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Ingram. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Jones. Back to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. DiVincenzo against Jones. The pass to Anunoby for 3. And Jones pulls it down.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Williamson trying to free himself up. Jones, no luck. Knicks trail by 4. Pass to Brunson. The 17-footer. He squares up and sinks it. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Pass to Jones. Back to McCollum. Screen by Valanciunas. Got a hand on it. Brunson against Jones. There's a screen. Pelicans with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Here's Brunson. From the right block, the shot is good. Brunson's got 6. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Outside, Jones. Anunoby against Williamson. McCollum, no good. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. You know, Brent, here we are looking at the New Orleans Pelicans. It does seem like they are improving. You think?
Well, they made the playoffs in 2022 and the play-in tournament in 2023. But there's something that they haven't had on the floor that you feel like if that gets right, they're going to get right.
First free throw is good.
Well, if you're a basketball player, through your entire basketball life, you're going to hear coaches harp on you about free throws. It seems like Brunson has heard those messages loud and clear.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Trey Murphy comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jones. That one drops. He ties it up.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Valanciunas. Dishes to Williamson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And New York making a change here. McBride's checked in.
Knicks substitution, number 2, Miles McBride.
Back to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Williamson from long range. DiVincenzo with the rebound. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's McBride. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For New York, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point for the Knicks. Josh Hart comes in for Achua, and it's Burks in for OG Anunoby. Good on both. Now Williamson. No scoring in this one. With the drive over Hart, and it's off the back rim, no good. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land, nothing yet going outside. McBride, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Nance comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ingram in for Zion Williamson. On defense, New York. They lead by 4. Nance a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's McCollum. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
McCollum with a great job using the screen, deadly either shooting or passing. Just a great job of reading things and action off the pick.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And he drives in over McCollum. DiVincenzo can't hit it. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Nance a screen on Burks. Nance, right side. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, good on the three-point shot.
Look, every time Murphy can get a look, he'll take the look. Trust me.
Burks against Ingram. Burks the pass to Hartenstein. Pelicans pull it in. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Nance. Shot from 12. Again, the Pelicans score. Capable
from that kind of range, Larry Nance Jr. effective at using that area of the floor on that possession.
McCollum against DiVincenzo. Burks a screen on McCollum. DiVincenzo passes to Burks. Rejected by Ingram. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 3. New Orleans back in a moment.
The Knicks, 12.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Jalen Brunson. Alec Burks is out there with Hart. And it's McBride in a 2-guard. New Orleans leading by 3. Over in the corner, Marshall. For 3, Ingram. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Jones checked in for Marshall. And a switch here also for New York. Bogdanovich is checked in. Passes it to McBride. New York moving it around. Brunson with it. 5 to shoot. Hart with the screen for Brunson. The 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Pass to Alvarado. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Alvarado's got his first 3 points of the game. Knicks trail by 3. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent. He has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Burks. Here's Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. Pelicans leading by 3. Jones the pass to Alvarado. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ingram finds Nance. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Both free throws good from Nance.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
Achua kicks to Brunson. Back to Achua. Launches it. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Alvarado. He dishes it to Ingram. Here he goes. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Ingram's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Knicks trail by 7. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
New Orleans making a switch here. McCollum's checked in. Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Now, here's Achua. Nothing on the board. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Nance. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. It's hauled in by Achua. For New York, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and there might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. McCollum against Brunson. Nance a screen on Brunson. Here's McCollum. And that one is good. McCollum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
McBride passes to Brunson. Here's McBride, defended by Jones. And they get it. Hits it from 3-point range. McBride's got 7 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's McCollum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Brunson.
I think the defense let up a little bit and thought CJ was an easy cover inside, but he's too crafty. He gets the foul.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And so McCollum nails both of them.
Just a smooth scorer is C.J. McCollum, and that combination of being confident and crafty keeps helping him pile up points in terms of his career statistics. Now he's at the line.
Here's McBride. 7 points in the game. And they call an illegal screen here. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. Second, the Pelicans.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. Outside, Jones. Back to McCollum. Got a piece of it. Here's McBride to the middle. Here's Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
All right, a chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. Some last season stats for him. was in at about 9 points per, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Achua, the pass to DiVincenzo. New York needs to get off a shot. Hits the three-point bomb. Now just a 3-point New Orleans lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by New York.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
On the wing, Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McCollum outside. No good again that time. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jose Alvarado. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brunson's checked in. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And who could defend him last season out there? Defenders tried to body him up, play a little physical, but time and time again, he drilled the 3 anyway. Now here's Ingram. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Going inside. It's deflected. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Here's Brunson. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
DiVincenzo against Ingram. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
He misses the free throw.
And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
No luck that time either. Pelicans trail by 5. And here is Ingram. He has 6. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ingram. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
Hate to see Sabonis out this lineup. He does so many things well, both on the court and in the locker room. Listen, he is a leader for this group.
Yeah, he's a guy who just does things the right way.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched. Guys, how about Victor Wembanyama?
He's feasting out there, making great decisions with the ball in his hands. He came in hungry.
I'm hungry too, Kenny, but no one's feeding me. Some friends you guys are. Don't talk to me.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow!
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Sharing the wing spots, it's Jones and Ingram. And it's McCollum in at the one spot. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Pelicans trail by 7. Ingram outside. It's McCollum with the drive. It's blocked. Anunoby with it. Now Brunson. Driving the lane. Here's Achua. Hartenstein passes to Achua. Banked in off the glass. And it's a 9-point Knicks lead.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Valanciunas. Still yet to score. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. Shoots from the high post. Lets the three fly. And there's Valanciunas on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Knicks leading by 6. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram's work ethic has made him an all-star. He was in the Pelicans facility so much they banned him on off days. He said, "I hate it, but I use those off days to visualize the game." So what is he like? He says being called out. Players at this level think they're above that. Kevin?
Got him. Hey, David, thanks. Ingram with it. Brunson picks him up. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Williamson in the post. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Williamson missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And when Zion Williamson-Brent is on the floor, he's one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, but we got to keep him on the floor. That's the way that not only Zion's going to improve, but this is the way this team has a pathway to the playoffs.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Inside, here's Jones. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You can't be reckless in how you guard Jones because he's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
Now you wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end. Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Ingram against Anunoby. Poked away. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Anunoby. Over Ingram. And he can't bank that one in. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Williamson with the block.
Forceful rejection coming over there from Zion. You got to be careful if he's lurking.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Here's Hartenstein. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Herbert Jones. And the Knicks making a change here as well. McBride's checked in. Now here's Ingram. He's got 8. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. Ingram can't get that one to fall. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. And the pass to Anunoby. Passes it to Achua. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Williamson with the screen for Ingram. Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to DiVincenzo. Pass to Hartenstein. Anunoby with it. And no good.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on DiVincenzo. The 9-foot shot, and Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, kind of weird to say body control with a guy who doesn't get up off the floor, but Valanciunas shows some there.
Now the pass to Achua. Off target with his 3. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McCollum outside. Now here's Valanciunas. Tight defense on him. For the lead. It's good from long range. He's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's DiVincenzo. To the paint. Here's Achua. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Bogdanovich is checked in for New York.
Number 44, Bojan Bogdanovich.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ingram. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hart. Over Nance. Brunson with a clean look. Hart kicks to Burks. No good with the triple. And it's the Pelicans ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Ingram outside. Pass to Alvarado. Latre. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 6 assists here tonight.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Pelicans lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
39.
Now let's hear with Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Once we get the ball, Swan.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Josh Hart. Bogdanovich out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. Burks in the corner. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Burks has got his first basket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Pass to McBride. Knocked away. It's stolen by Jones. McCollum against Brunson. Nance a screen on Brunson. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Bogdanovich passes to Brunson. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich with a screen on McCollum. Brunson, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
They set the pick. A 3 from McCollum buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. Well, what's happening at the arc, fellas? We got to start making some shots. Needs more production from the outside. Guys.
Thanks, David. Here's Hart. Oh, that's blocked.
More of this from Larry Nance Jr. rising up and tossing that one away.
Marshall passes to Jones. It's tipped. And Nance kicks to Jones. And another 3 for New Orleans.
I like the quick trigger from Jones that time. I know the shot was there, and I know he didn't wait for it.
Brunson against McCollum. The pass to McBride. Burks looking around. Takes the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nance. Zion Williamson comes in for Najee Marshall. Ingram, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCollum. Over in the corner, Williamson. Ingram outside. Valanciunas with a screen on Anunoby. Ingram dishes to Valanciunas. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 7th assist here tonight. Knicks trail by 8. Now here's Brunson. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. McCollum's checked in for the Pelicans. Jones against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Down low. The dunk by Achua.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
New Orleans leading by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Ingram. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's Williamson with the 3.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Jones against DiVincenzo. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Nice open look, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 4. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Brunson scanning the floor. 6 to shoot. Here's the floater.
Might have been a little force from Brunson, but he gets in there to get the foul.
And he makes the first.
Shooting for New York, Jalen Brunson at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Williamson outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. To the inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Knicks trail by 4. And here's Brunson. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Count it, and the foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Anunoby against Ingram. He kicks to Williamson. A 3 from McCollum. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. McCollum's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pelicans. Brunson against McCollum. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brunson.
That's a tough distance to master, but Brunson making that mid-ranger look good.
Ingram against Anunoby. Ingram outside. Here's the 3. No good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break. 7-foot shot. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
New York calls timeout. They're behind by 4. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Brunson. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
32 seconds left in the fourth. Anunoby finds DiVincenzo. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For the three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Passes to DiVincenzo. There's the triple, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
How about that 7'6" wingspan of Valanciunas? That helps him erase the shot.
14 foul. At the line for your Pelicans, C.J. McCollum. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Here's Brunson. Pass to Achua. Jacks up a 3. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing that job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.